Hey guys, this is Hell Hades and this is another Raid Shadow Legends video. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I just wanted to do a really big thank you actually to the kind of community that is growing for me. Basically I've got my own Discord server and all the details for that are in the description of every video that I do. Within that I've managed to grow quite a nice community. And it's actually growing daily really. So we've got a community in that Discord server that really help each other out. They kind of take on the mentality of some of my videos where, you know, it's about trying to improve people's accounts, improve the way the game works for them. And it's just become really great. And within that as well, there's a few of the guys which have become Patreons of my channel. And again, I really value that support. And this video really goes out to those guys. So I've whaled a bit of that cash, and I'm just going to make a shard video for everybody at the end of this. I think before we do that, I just wanted to kind of have a quick run through what's going on in the game right now. So we start to see quite a few events pop up, and if you're pretty clever, you can actually try and sort of tailor all of these events together. So we've got champion training, which is kind of the daily, very easy to do. They upped it to 225 points, so there should be really no complaints about this. You can kind of just work your way through each day and get that done just by leveling a few champions. We've just had drop an artifact event as well, so that starts to come in nicely with the event that we've been doing over the last 12 hours, which is a Dungeon Divers, or maybe over the last day or two. So I've actually finished this. I've got a bunch of gear that I've just kind of farmed through Fire Knights, so this is going to now tie in really nicely with the artifact enhancement event that's coming. It looks like it might be quite a big one. So looking at the rewards here, you've got a legendary book, you've got an epic book, and you've got void shards. Chances are this is going to be quite a lot of silver you're going to need to do this event. I suggest anyone who hasn't seen it should go and check my artifact enhancement event guide, which I did probably maybe a good 2 or 3 weeks ago now, because it just gives you a couple of tips there around how to better face this event. I'll put a link to it actually in my description so it's easier to find, but again, if you go into my playlist, you'll find it in guides. It's pretty easy to see. So we've got this one on, and then we've also got, which has just kind of popped as well, this champion chase event. So I've currently not pulled any champions through shards apart from my daily, and I've already got myself up to 170 odd. I could actually get this legendary book if I chose to, just by pulling green shards that I've farmed over time or that I bought from the market. These shards are really important just to keep hold of, because sometimes you can get through these type of events without burning through your kind of main group of shards. That's really important for any free-to-play player or anyone who's kind of like a minnow, doesn't really spend a lot of money. There's definitely not a necessity to go out and buy a bunch of shards to kind of whale on this event, or to even roll the shards that you've been saving to get these rewards. It's possible to get at least the epic book just by kind of working through champs you've already got and shards you've already got. So that's just a bit of a tip. I am going to whale out today because that's what this video is all about. But something else which I just wanted to touch on, it feels like this has now become the norm. So whenever they do these kind of champion chase, they're throwing in a real top end legendary. They've already done it with Hegemon, they've done it with Martyr, and then this time we've got who can afford to buy themselves a Valkyrie. It feels like it's probably been the thing which has made Plarium or Raid the most cash. So I guess there's people sitting there in the sort of fat cat seats, and they're saying, you know what? Let's just put another one on. Let's just put another one on in a couple of weeks. We'll throw another big legendary at it, and it feels like that's the way this game is going to continue to go. Obviously, you only get one person that's able to achieve this, and then beneath it, I mean, the rewards are just shockingly bad beneath it. I would want this to be, if I had any sort of view that this was something I would do, which I never would. I would never throw this much cash at the game in one go for no reason, but you kind of want at least 10 legendary steel tomes for second place. You know, at least, I don't know, 15 epic steel tomes. This is just laughable. These kind of next set of rewards are laughable. 100 gems for coming in 7th. This guy's probably already spent, I don't know. We'll see actually how many points I get to in a minute. But this has got to be, I don't know, a few £100 I would guess to get to that level, maybe more. So yeah, anyway, it's kind of crazy. I would love to have a Valkyrie, in fairness. I'd love a Valkyrie on my lineup, but I am not going to sell my house to pull a Valkyrie. So what I want to do with this video then, so I've made some room. I did buy up the Christmas Eve pack. I had a few drinks Christmas Eve, bought up that pack, and that's where most of these blues have come from. I think, I don't know, it was 30 odd, 40 or something. The rest of them has just come from my Clan Boss regular farm. So what we're going to do, we've got 62 spaces. I'm going to start by doing some 10 pulls and I guess wish me luck. Actually, just before I go into it, it's the funny thing with being on YouTube now. So I absolutely would love to get one of the big counter attackers, like a Marta or a Valkyrie. I would love to get the Mountain King, as I'm sure you all know by now. But it's funny when you become a YouTuber and you start thinking to yourself, I wonder if there's anyone else that I could get that might be quite interesting for a video. I found myself today leveling up War Maiden just because I know she's decent for a rare, just because I'm going to put her in some videos. And I'm also thinking to myself, I'd love a miscreated monster because he'd make really good content because I really love using him. So anyway, that's a by the by. So what we're going to do, we're going to crack on and get some ancients done. But yeah, wish me luck. Here we go. So going with the ×10s. I'm just going to let this flow naturally. I'm not going to speed this up. We just want to see some gold, really. Some gold would make my day. Seneschal, I've just burnt 2 Seneschals to make War Maiden. He's not who I'm looking for. Okay, not a good first 10 pull. Come on, I need some YouTube luck. Just want to see a bit of gold. A bit of gold and not a dupe. That's what I'm after today. That's what I want. Not these guys. None of these guys are who I'm looking for. That is 20 down, 100 tournament points. That guy that was talking about at 11,000. Oh, come on. Something better than this. Something better than this. Steel Skull. I mean, most people are probably watching this saying, he's got Steel Skull, it's amazing. Yeah, it's not really for my account, but he is really great as a champion. So what's that, 30 in? We're not seeing much love here. Not seeing the love. Lamella's going to be in a guide that I'm just doing on Clan Boss defense down, so watch that space. 40 in. It feels bad. Feels bad. It feels like this is a poor decision. Just for anyone who's watching that is thinking, maybe I'll pull my shards. I don't recommend pulling shards right now. Wait for a double chance. This is a mistake. There's nothing here. Nothing here that I want. This is not going well. Good tournament points there. No, I don't want to buy any more stuff. So I've got 12 spaces left. I think I'm just going to flick in and do a couple of sacreds. Try and swap my luck. Come on. Come on. Please see some gold. Oy, it's not gold. Captain Tamelia, pretty good champion. Pretty good. Increased defense is always a nice skill to have. Allied protection is a nice skill as well. Quite good for Clan Boss. Not who I'm looking for though. Come on. Come on, let's have some gold. Again, a very good champion. I've got a Rock Breaker. Anyone who's seen my video on Platinum Arena with Epics, this guy is kind of a feature of it. He's not who I need today. One more chance at some gold. Come on. Come on, Plarium. Help me out. This is more like it. What have we got? Yes! Yes, that is a good pull. Okay, it's not Mountain King. I don't have a Ray. I'm fed up with Ray cleansing everything against me on the arena. That is a really good pull. Really pleased with that one. So Ray is pretty much like an arena specialist. Does insane damage. So she's got the ability here of placing a big decreased defense against all enemies on Array 1. That's insane. Really good champion. Array 2 basically does more damage against anyone who's under debuffs. Again, insane if you've got it paired up with good people. And then Array 3 removes all buffs. So even if someone's in an immunity set, it removes that immunity set, which is stupid. It's a stupid thing in the game, but it happens. Got a 50% chance, booked up 70% chance of placing a freeze. and it hits like a truck. This is a really good pull for me. And this is actually a great aura as well. Ally speed in all dungeons, 33% all dungeons. Brilliant pull. Whew, just saved my shard opening session there. So we've got 9 more spots. I'm going to roll these 8 and then I'll do 1 void shard just to cap it off. I'm going to save a few void shards, so I've got a feeling that double voids are coming soon. This guy, nothing can make me sad anymore. I'm happy even to see a madman. I'm happy if Bully walks out here. Aethel, yeah, it's not who I want, but I'm already happy. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing something gold again or some pink if I'm fair, but we can take blues. We can take blues. Fill up the vault again. Fill up the vault, or perhaps a gold just to cap off the video. Do we want to just cap off the video with something a little bit better than a slasher? Come on, player room. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's bring the hype back. Last few. Hound spawn. Not who I'm after. Not who I'm after. Nor's Banshee. I think for me, I've pretty much got all. I've had all rares. I think I've got all rares in the game. If not, Nyon got all rares. So we've got 1 more spot. Let's get a void shard. Let's pull ourselves a Turvold. Turvold, come on. Give me something for the arena. Come on. Oh well, it was too much to ask. So that is a Stone Skin to finish things off. He is not who I'm looking for. I'm sure I've had him 100 times. Yeah, never mind. Well, despite all of that, I think I should have cleared off everything in this reward section. So that's cool. I got myself a legendary book. That's basically what I was after. Legendary book. So that's all good. And I have got myself a new toy to play with in Ray, and that is a really cool pull. So as I said at the beginning of the video, thanks to everybody that is acting as a Patreon. It's really beneficial to me. It helps me develop the game. It helps me gain new champions like this I can do videos on. So I really appreciate it. And yeah, catch you all soon in a video over the next few days. Oh, Hades out.